Hello, my name is Jonah Gershon. I'm a senior in the hotel school here at Cornell University, and today we'll be making some speckled brown butter. Brown butter is essentially butter that has been cooked down and caramelized, and it adds a really rich nutty and toffee flavor to any dish, from pasta and seafood all the way to chocolate chip cookies. I'd say for me, entrepreneurship is really about creating something new and innovative. I've always been drawn to it because I've always been, I think, a little different, trying to do new things, testing out new products. So it's really about a lot of exploration, kind of creating your own journey. So right now I'm in the product development phase. I'm actually working with Cornell's Center of Excellence in Geneva, New York at their production plant to help do some pilot trials to learn how the product will scale and how we can actually bring it to market. I don't know if other entrepreneurs feel this way, but when I first had the idea, I thought we would want brown butter in a stick. And so I think a big part of entrepreneurship is actually going out and talking to consumers. And so I did a lot of that for months, of setting up interviews, talking to people in the dairy aisles of grocery stores. And slowly I began to realize, I'm not the only one who finds making brown butter annoying. There are other people out there who struggle in making it, burn it, don't want to make it because it takes too much time. And so talking to more and more people who are like, that is actually a great idea, I would totally use that. It gave a lot of justification of why Spekld could be a good product. You'll notice as I pull it, it's nice and dark brown. That's how you know it gets really toasty, has a lot of flavor. You notice at the end here, these are kind of all the speckles. So those are all the caramelized milk solids that are now nice and nutty and toffee, and will be going into our butter. So now we're gonna make something with our speckled butter. This is my famous brown butter buttercream frosting. All right, so it's looking good. We're just gonna pull it up, and you can see here we have a beautifully creamy frosting that smells incredible. So next we'll put these on our cupcakes. I like to just give them a big swirl so you can really taste the frosting. I think success obviously can come in a lot of different forms. I think for me, it's just always loving what I'm doing and being passionate about it, and being happy and making other people happy, whether it's making their kitchen and cooking experience better by using Spekld or with the flavor. Every day I'm excited to work on Spekld. I wake up and it's something I'm passionate about, excited to talk to people about, and I think for me that's the biggest success of the project. Thank you so much for watching and for following me along on my Spekld journey today, for making our brown butter and our brown butter buttercream frosting. I hope you'll give it a try, and happy baking. Bon appetit.